Jamaica, the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business. That's the impetus behind the Vision 2030 National Development Plan. With that singular mission in mind, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation in the 2022-23 financial year will contribute to achieving 2 of the 4 national goals crafted to ensure that Jamaica's economy is prosperous and the country has a healthy natural environment. $9.39 billion has been set aside to oversee the day-to-day operations of the ministry, with $462 million coming from its projected earnings. The lion's share of the budget, or $4.8 billion, will go towards infrastructure and physical development as well as land. The maintenance of secondary roads is getting $4 billion.
We listen to the call and the cries of people. Plus, I made it clear before that any community can make representation to this member of parliament. Not only do I entertain requests from members of parliament, I made it clear all along that any community can write to this member, get a petition from your community and advise them for sufficient, so best we can do.
$1.1 billion will support the state's development of land and spatial infrastructure, to include $519 million for the management of housing infrastructure. Government Social Housing Program, which is administered by the HOPE program, has been given a $555 million injection.
We believe that good housing, good shelter is a right, and we are going to do everything in our powers to ensure that you can benefit from one of these shelter solutions.
The conservation, protection and management of the island's natural resources, as well as climate change adaptation and mitigation, will be covered by a $542.4 million allocation.
The climate is not going to change in the future. It has changed already. It will continue to change, and the rate of change is indeed concerning. So there's a lot of work to be done.
$208 million will be spent on pre-planning activities for 4 major projects: the Port Royal Master Plan, Government Oval, the Houses of Parliament, and the Portmore Town Centre Park. The ministry will also be spending $89 million on the payment of membership fees and contributions to regional and international organizations. With financing from the Consolidated Fund and multilateral partner agencies, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation will be overseeing the implementation of projects worth $29.76 billion. Chief among them is the $20.7 billion Southern Coastal Highway Improvement Project. This includes the roadways between Mapen and Williamsfield in central Jamaica and Harbourview to Port Antonio in the east. The government-funded Montego Bay Perimeter Road project will be bolstered by $4.9 billion. Also in Montego Bay, the Waterfront Protection Project will get $322 million. The state will expand the Electronic Land Titling Project with $900 million and continue its execution of initiatives to conserve biodiversity while integrating water, land, and ecosystems management. Longtime international partners have also pledged funding to carry out economic growth and environmental protection projects. In the 2022-2023 fiscal year, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation will continue to execute growth-inducing initiatives while preserving Jamaica's environment.